So my buddy Jake and I decided to come back to our hometown of Willsboro, New York and do a bike ride, 100-mile bike ride. Now where is Willsboro, New York, you ask? Well, Willsboro, New York is located in the Adirondack Mountains of upstate New York, situated on Lake Champlain. It's a small town, about I think 1,700 people. Jake and I grew up here. We went to school here. We've known each other since nursery school.
My best friend Franz, he left our school and went to another school, and then Dave started hanging around me. So, yeah, that happened. It's a small town, very small.
We grew up together, went through high school together. We joined the Marine Corps on the buddy program. He went to college, I went to film school, and then we met up afterwards and we started doing our own little adventures together. We did some hiking, we did kayak trips, we've gone on some bike packing trips, and so this is our next adventure. So I had this crazy idea to do a 100-mile bike ride. I've never done one before, I always wanted to do one, so I thought, what better time than right now? So I came up with this idea and I called up Jake. Jake was totally on board, he was super excited.
I couldn't pick up the first time, but he called 3 or 4 more times, so I know he had a crazy idea in his head. Finally picked up, and he told me about this bike ride that he wanted to go to. We're going to be starting at Willsboro Point, going through Willsboro using Route 22 to go past beautiful Ausable Chasm in Keysville, through downtown Plattsburgh, and crossing over to Cumberland Head and using the Champlain ferry boats to get to the Vermont side. We go through Grand Isle, crossing the Sandbar Causeway to the north of Colchester, Vermont. And then we'll be taking a detour ride going down the Colchester Causeway to get some more scenic views. Then we go through downtown Burlington, following the lake shore through Shelburne all the way over to Charlotte, Vermont. That's where we will use a ferry boat to cross back to New York side in Essex, and then all the way back to Willsboro Point to complete the 110-mile loop.
So this is our great adventure, doing the 100-mile bike ride. You know, adventure can be anything. It doesn't have to be climbing Everest or swimming the English Channel. You know, adventure can come in your own backyard. Is it dangerous? Yes. Could someone die? Possibly. My money's on Jake.
Wait, what? What did he say?
So Jake works for the government, so he's got great insurance. I'm not worried about him or his family.
Dave happened to ask me how good my insurance was. I don't know why.
And so to get ready for this trip, I did an extensive workout routine. I rode my bike every other week, and I watched the movie Breaking Away like 15 times. So I think I'm good to go.
But seriously, Willsboro's great, upstate New York's great. Always like coming home, and this is going to be a really enjoyable bike ride, to be able to bike around these mountains and this fresh air and be in this town. This is the best place on earth.
You know, all kidding aside, it really is nice to be back home in Willsboro, the place where we grew up, and you know, everybody here is so friendly. The scenery's beautiful. No place on earth is like this. Good people. It's just great to be home again. All right, it's like about 6:20 a.m. and the weather forecast looks good. A little rain maybe in the afternoon, but hopefully we'll be dry most of the trip. And we're setting out on our 100-mile ride. All right, Jake, how you feeling?
It's early.
Yeah, it's too early to go bike riding, but
it means we get back early.
Yeah, we're gonna try to beat Doug. He gets off at 3. We're gonna try to be pulling in around 3 or 4. Surprise him. All right, well, here we go.
See you at the next checkpoint.
Jake and I just started going up the mountain, Route 22. It's about 7 miles, mostly straight up. This is going to be I think this is going to be the worst part of the ride. But if we can get over this, it's pretty flat from there. So, it is a butt kicker, and there's lots of traffic. So, hopefully we'll make it. You got it, Jake. Still going up Route 22. Almost to Long Pond. Going past the 1812 homestead on the left. Burnt down a few years ago and they rebuilt it. There it is. All right, finally some descent. So we made it about halfway up Route 22, Jake, the mountain.
Yep, about halfway.
Stopped here at Long Pond, Rattlesnake Mountain over there. We've been biking about an hour. Has it been an hour?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Mostly climbing uphill, but I feel pretty good so far. So we'll see what the rest has in store for us.
But cheeks are happy.
Too much information. Jake's still got energy to spare. He's about to free solo. All right. How you feeling, man?
All right. Not too bad.
That's good.
Only 10 miles in, but
10 miles in and 90 to go?
90 to go. Ugh.
Heading up Dead Man's Curve. This ought to be interesting. There's some blind spots up here. So hopefully no one runs us over.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. A lot of hard climbing coming. A lot of heavy breathing. Jake just yelled up that we hit the 10-mile mark and we made it through Dead Man's Curve, so that's good. Still some climbing to do. Well, made it to the top of Route 22. The rest is pretty much downhill. I never thought all the years living here in Willsboro, driving up this mountain, that I'd ever ride my bike up it. But I finally did it.
Hey, you mind if we bike together?
Yeah. So I think we're at the top of Route 22, man. How's it feel?
We're at the top?
Yeah. Rest is
Oxygen deprivation.
the rest is all downhill. So I guess we'll see you at the bottom.
Yep.
Downhill, baby. All right, entering Keysville. Down a big hill. Stopped in Keysville. We're at how many miles, Jake?
Oh, 17.47.
All right, 17.47 miles. We just stopped for some snacks, Gatorade. Just hanging out at the old Gas and Sip in Keysville.
to keep them separated.
World famous Claire and Carl's Red Hots. What do you think of that, Jake?
It's closed!
Damn it!
Open the hell up, Carl! Claire, where are you? Bam, bam, bam.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who's there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from then rubble, what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, it's more I gained, 'cause it led me back to you. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the light. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. Tonight. And let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on. Drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praise my name, but those are someone else's dreams. The pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years I chased their cheers at the crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. And from now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. And from now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, home again.
All right, we're cruising through Vermont. We got a little bit of a headwind. The lake's a little choppy. See some white caps, but it's a really nice ride. Having a good time. I feel good. Jake feels good. I think we're around, what are we at, 45 miles?
We're at almost 46.
Almost 46 miles so far. We're doing pretty good. We got a little bit of a hill right now. So if I'm breathing heavy, that's why.
Because Dave, look at my thighs.
I am not looking at your thighs, Jake.
Thighs like steel.
Put some shake and bake on those thighs. All right, Jake and I were pedaling through the backcountry roads of Vermont, and you won't believe what we saw! We came across a mysterious creature. Check this out. Sasquatch. The one and only.
Past the 50 mile mark. Windy as hell. Still okay.
It's a little windy, got a headwind, but other than that, I feel great. 50 miles down, 50 to go. Found a little gas station, got some food, some snacks, Gatorade, candy bar,
Water.
little chicken sandwich. How you feeling, Jake?
Feeling good. Chicken sandwich, pretty good. Piece of bread and chicken. That's all it is.
So all you need is some hot food after 50 plus miles. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, chow down, and continue on.
Better than watching color bending silver spoons. Better than witnessing newborn nebulas in bloom. She sees from up high, smiles and surely sings. Perspective prize her once weighty eyes, and it gives you wings. I haven't felt the way I feel today in so long, it's hard for me to specify. I'm beginning to notice how much this feels like a waking limb. Pins and needles, nice to know you. Goodbye, 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 nice to know you. To know you deeper than the deepest Cousteau would ever go, and higher than the heights of what we often think we know. A blasted she who clearly sees the wood for the trees. To obtain a bird's eye is to turn a blizzard to a breeze. I haven't felt the way I feel today in so long, it's hard for me to specify. I'm beginning to notice how much this feels like a waking limb. Pins and needles, nice to know you. Goodbye, 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 nice to know you. To know you.
All right, we just took the ferry across Lake Champlain from Charlotte, Vermont, and we are now in Essex, New York. Not too far from Willsboro, New York, our hometown. We We got, I don't know, 13 miles to go until we get to Doug's camp. It's been a long, strange trip. 100-mile bike ride, lots of hills. I think I'm gonna jump in the lake when I get to Doug's because my clothes stink to high heaven. And then I'm gonna take a shower. And then we're going to the marina. And I'm gonna eat a ton of food and have a couple beers.
Dave Christensen, you just biked 110 miles. What are you going to do next?
Jump in the lake. Oh, there he is.
Hey, the biker Liz.
We just finished 100 miles. How do you feel, Jake?
Like I need some soap. A lot of soap.
Yeah, we stink. All right, Doug. What do you think of these two nitwits who just did 100 miles?
Well, I think they're both pretty big assholes for doing something so long. They both look amazingly ridiculous in their outfits. And
Like my legs, and you know it.
they are the reason for performance enhancing drugs.